Hello, my name is Antonio, and this is my presentation. My first set question would be, what is logos? Logos is not just logic, it's if the audience perceives you as being logical. This could be done using multiple strategies like verbal strategies, physical, or other. Here's an example of using very little logos in a sentence. Implementing a 4-day work week will increase your productivity. There's a very slight use of a verbal strategy. Now let's add on to that. Research shows that implementing a 4-day work week can increase employee productivity by 20%, reducing burnout, according to a study conducted by Stanford University. So there I'm using the other strategy of adding data and letting the audience perceive it or register it by themselves. My set 2 question would be, what is accommodation? Rather, CAT. I would put it as social influence that judges how we communicate, or rather, how we change how we communicate based on the people we're communicating with. So, in high school, I had multiple friend groups. Friend group 1 would be like gamers. Friend group 2 would be skaters and skaters. Yeah, skaters. Yeah. Friend group 3 would be like, I don't know. Oh, like athletes. So friend group 1, I would talk to them differently, way differently than friend group 3. I use specific terms that they would use, like, technical jargon in video games. And then friend group 3, I would do the same. We would talk completely differently. And you accommodate according to the group. My set question 3 would be, what makes sarcasm sarcasm? I would say that it involves saying something contrary to what is actually meant, with the expectation that the listener will recognize the intended meaning based on content and shared knowledge. So usually sarcasm is specifically targeted at a person or something that's personified. So that's a great way to identify when sarcasm is getting used. Here's an example of me using sarcasm. Oh great, thanks to technology, my computer decided to crash right in the middle of my presentation. Really appreciate the impeccable timing. So there I'm using technology, I'm personifying technology. So that's a great way to identify the sarcasm inside my quote. So there's my presentation.